Welcome to Yester Quickies, a speedy culinary trip back in time. Today, we're traveling to 1977 to discover Polish cabbage soup. Oh, you're gonna love it. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Jill and this is Yester Kitchen. Got another quickie for you. So today we are once again celebrating, those food manufacturer cookbooks of the past. I love these so much. You remember them, we've done them before. We've gone to Kellogg's, Carnation, Duncan Hines, Pillsbury, the Bake-Off of course, and Uncle Ben's and a few others. Today we are celebrating, Campbell's soup. Cooking with Campbell's. This actual cookbook is from 1977 and it was in my house when I was a kid. This wasn't exactly mine, but this was one of the cookbooks in my house, and so it's so special. So I wanted to do a soup from you. They do all kinds of dishes. You can see they have a chicken dish on the cover. They do all kinds of fabulous dishes. Today we're doing Polish cabbage soup, and I'm going to get started right now with 1 tablespoon of oil. The actual recipe says shortening, but oil is just fine. And then we're gonna add a 1/2 pound of lean boneless pork. I did a tenderloin just like that. And we just wanna cut it into just little diced cubes. So into our pot we go. And it looks like my heat is not hot enough. Reality TV, give me a second and let this heat up. Okay, now my pot is heated. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and stir this around in the oil until just all the edges are browned. That's really all you need. After that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drain off the fat and keep the pork right in the pot. So we did do one Campbell's recipe a while ago, quite a while ago, and it was for cream of Mongol soup. And that is just about as easy as you can get 2 flavors together that have just become classic. And if you missed it, go check out some more Campbell's history. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and stir this until it just gets browned. And I'm going to drain off the fat, and we'll be right back to create this amazing soup stew-like dish that you can whip together for dinner, and it is fabulous. Okay, so our pork is looking pretty good. And you know what? I had no fat, and it's because I used the tenderloin. If you do wind up with any fat when you make this, just go ahead and drain it. But look at that. We got pretty lucky. No fat. Okay, now to this, everything goes in the pot. Just some fabulous, fabulous Polish flavors, which are very similar to my favorite, Hungarian. So I'm a big fan of this soup. Okay, so because it's Campbell's, we're gonna add soup. So the first thing we're gonna add is 1 can of beef broth. Ooh, now it gets quiet. And 1 can of tomato soup. Now, we're gonna add 2 cans, got my can, of water. Because you know how that goes. These are condensed soups and we need to add the water. So there is 1. And perfect. 2. All right, now everything else in the pot. Here comes our Polish cabbage. I have 4 cups of shredded green cabbage. You can buy it all pre-shredded and everything will be fabulous. Or you can buy a head of cabbage and shred your own, but I will tell you, you will have way more than you need. But make some coleslaw. I gave you a great idea for what was it? Oh yeah, bacon blue cheese coleslaw. So take all your extra cabbage and make that. You will be thanking me. I promise you. To that, we have got a 1/2 cup of chopped onions. And then we have a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And no Polish dish would be complete without paprika. 1 teaspoon. Well, get in there, everyone. Everyone. And 1 bay leaf. Okay. So now this is just the easiest dish in the world. And you're going to want to remember about that bay leaf so you can recover it before you serve it, because, you can't really swallow those. But they add tremendous flavor. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this up to a boil. And then we're going to cover it and we're going to cook it. So I'll be right back when it's boiling. Okay, so our pot has just started to just boil barely. You don't want it to go to a full boil. You just want to start seeing some bubbles. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring our heat way down. And we're going to give it a cover. Goodbye, soup. This is only going to simmer for about 30 minutes, and you want to stir it every now and then. Maybe once every 10 minutes is fine. And we will be back when dinner is served. It's been 30 minutes. Our soup has been simmering. I stirred it just a couple times. Take a look at this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. The cabbage is all cooked down. The pork is cooked through. This is fabulous. If you wanted to add a little more body to it, you can cook some egg noodles and put it in the soup. That would be absolutely fabulous. That's not the recipe, so we're sticking with the recipe. But before I serve it, I've got to show you what we're serving it in. Are you ready? Look at these mugs. Okay, so this is the first one. These were my mugs when I was a kid at home. My exact mugs. I love them. I still eat soup out of them. They just bring back all those childhood memories that we always talk about. Okay, so all that's left is to serve it up. So in it goes our Campbell's recipe into our Campbell's mug. Look at that. And then you want to top it with a little bit of sour cream because that just brings it all together. Just like that. So delicious, so warming, so easy. I hope you try this and I hope you experience some 70s. Thanks for stopping by. It's always such an honor to have you join me. Enjoy eating the past, and I will see you in the next video.